Hey guys. Okay, so today is the beginning of my fast. I am very serious about this. I'm very serious about fasting. Um, my intention is to do a full 20-day dry fast. That means dry fast means no water and no food. I've gone 19 days on no food, and I've gone for a couple years ago, and I've done how many? 7 days, no food, no water. And I'm going to go 20, no food, no water. That was my intention. I'm going to break my fast on Memorial Day at a family gathering. I've tried to do fasting many times before. But in between the times I've done 7 and 20 days, I've tried to do it multiple times, many times, and I've failed. But I've decided mentally that I'm going to complete this fast. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to follow through. It's not that. There's reasons I'm doing it. Number one, my health. My health. I don't expect necessarily to fully heal, but I expect to get a huge amount of momentum. I expect to change my financial situation by the time I'm done fasting this time. I expect to manifest a bunch of money. I don't expect to be fully healed from what I'm dealing with, which is I have a sleep disorder and I have narcolepsy. So, and I know why, and I've had it, and it's been since I was a little kid. And I know it's been like a coping mechanism. I know it's going to take some time for me to fully heal because of how ingrained it is and a lot of the old habits I've had, mostly eating habits and thinking habits that led to bad eating habits. It's not. It's. I guess technically I have an eating disorder. Not that I identify with that, but the issue is that people think, well, what, how do you solve? People think, how do you solve an eating disorder? Well, is it fast? People think maybe fasting is an eating disorder, but it's not. It's actually the best way to heal almost any addiction. You're allowing your body to fully, rapidly heal, especially on a dry fast. Everyone knows this who's dry fasted before, especially once you're in ketosis. I'm going to be tempted to eat meat because meat is the one thing you could do to stop the detox effect while fasting, but without messing around with insulin or messing around with blood sugar. But I'm not going to eat meat, and I'm going to stay with dry fasting, which means when when I need stimulation or I'm tired and I want to eat something, what I'm going to have to do is rest and lay down and wait for the energy again, the cycles, the 90-minute cycles that pass through. Because, after you work out and your blood sugar drops, or you feel like a detox effect, or you feel grumpy, you usually go for something to eat, to comfort, or to stop this reaction, for some kind of stimulation or comfort. And almost every single person is conditioned to eat food or to drink something to stop the healing response, just because we're always healing and we're conditioned to stop it, which is so funny. I'm not even overweight. I know I'm not overweight. It's not about my body. This is about my health and my mind. I was eating a lot of sugar. I mean, tons of sugar. I mean, lots of. I don't even want to tell you what I was eating, but it was just ridiculous amounts of food at one time. I'd do it alone. I would do it because I was scared to live my life. And I'm still scared. I'm still scared to live my life. But I don't want to go down without a fight. So I want to fucking reclaim my life. I'm not very attached to my emotions right now. I'm numbed out as fuck. And you know what? When I eat sugar, I get drunk. So I've been basically getting wasted for a few years now, and I literally could ferment the sugar into alcohol in my own body, and that's exactly what happens with carbs and sugar in real life. That's how alcohol's formed. You ferment carbohydrates whenever they are through a process, and you get alcohol. Well, the same process happens to our bodies, except most people don't actually feel the drunkenness effect. They get spacey sometimes, and I get used to get spacey, but now I feel like my blood alcohol content going up, like literally getting drunk. So, I mean, I don't know. I've done this before. I've done it on a smaller fast for a couple of days. I felt even drunk sometimes. And I know that's because there's residual stuff that's fermenting and processing through my body. I don't know. I don't even want to explain it. It doesn't even make sense logically anymore. But I'm a spiritual person and I believe in fasting. I'm going to eventually go to paleo when I'm done, break my fast with paleo. But I shouldn't say I'm desperate, but I kind of am because my body is doing some things that is giving me some severe warnings. And you know, honestly, I live at home with my dad. And I have a certain limit. I'm on like a fixed income and I'm like 35 years old. Not super proud of that. So, I don't expect to be fully healed, but I expect 3 things from this fast. Number 1, I'm going to manifest a shitload of money by the time my fast is done. I'm probably going to win it somehow. I don't know how, but I'm going to have my own home by the time I'm done fasting on this 20th day. I'm going to own my own place, or at least have at least $100,000 or more. I'm going to manifest by the end of this fast. That's my intention. Hopefully $1 million or more. Number 2, during my fast, I'm going to be working out. I'm going to go to the gym and working out. Not doing cardio, doing weightlifting. It's going to seem weird for people, but not for me, because I know that ultimately, that really, food is an illusion. And that's why when we're fasting, we get healthier and our bodies heal. When you work out, you actually build fucking muscle. It's something I don't even have to believe. Ew, look at that shit, my teeth. So I ate a little bit an hour ago. So this is gonna be like my pre-fast video. After like 24 hours, I'll make another video. Or maybe even after 12, I don't know. I'm also not gonna fap. No fap. Now fapping means that I'm not gonna masturbate. I'm praying to God. I have some caffeine in me, thank God, right now, so that'll get me through some of the blood sugar drops. Once I'm in ketosis, that's where smooth sailing happens. And that's where then the faith and the courage to keep going will occur. The blood sugar drop is always the challenging part in the beginning. So I'm going to do a lot of prayer. I'm not going to, as much as I want to, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, occasionally in the adrenaline rush. So I can't promise to God that I'm not gonna like mess around sexually with a couple of people that I know. Because, you know, when you do mess around, you do get a release of adrenaline that I occasionally need. But the whole point of no fapping, which is just you don't masturbate, and then no eating and no drinking, is that you're literally physiologically resting. Of course, I'm going to shower. I'm not into this like pure no contact with water thing. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I'm going to jump in the shower whenever I need to cope. you know? Excuse me. Because that's like the best way, a nice warm shower, hot shower. That's a great way to comfort yourself. And that's something I'll need to rely on. Um, I want a dog. I want my own dog. I want my own place. I want money, and I want roommates who are spiritual, you know? I want to bring people into my life and create my life, and I want like a boyfriend or someone who's like a close comrade, someone I can cuddle with, and someone I can be close to, because I'm a decent looking guy, and I shouldn't be alone. I don't want to be alone, And I want someone who accepts my negative moods when I'm detoxing, someone who could tolerate me and be kind to me, and knows what I'm doing is for my greater good and the good of the world, because you have to take care of yourself before you can help other people, and that's what I tend to do, is help myself. So that's the intention. I literally, when I was kind of freaking out, I like changed the channel, and there was this like prayer ministry on TV, and it was all about people manifesting stuff. And it's like, in a context of like evangelical Christianity, but you know what? For Christ's sakes, like, I'll take whatever I can get. I don't know. I'm just scared because I'm scared to commit. I'm like scared to like actually follow through with something in my life. One of my proudest moments was going 19 days without food. I drank a lot of water, but the water didn't sit. The water is not necessary. It's not even it's not really optional. I mean, it's optional. Like right now, I'm like literally like drunk. I don't even drink any alcohol. I feel drunk. I literally feel drunk. It's crazy. And then sometimes I feel like high, like on drugs. I don't even do drugs. I just do food. I do food. I do too much, and I just eat too much shit, and it just fucks up. It just fucks up my whole body. Depending on the angle. I mean, I could, look. I feel like I'm a good-looking person. Why am I fucking single? I know I'm a good-looking guy. But you know what? If my energy is shit and I don't believe in myself and I feel like shit about myself and I have no confidence, voila, that's what the universe gives you. Yeah, I pass out. Yeah, I get grumpy. I get terrified of people sometimes. I don't. And I retreat into that shitty old habit. Binge eating. That's the drug. That's my drug. I want to reset my life. And I know like fasting and affirmations, it honestly is like the only way to do it for me at this point. But if I had the option, which I don't, I would do EMDR. EMDR is a very powerful tool. So look, I wrote down in this book, see, the 30th, you can't really see it, but I guess it's backwards or whatever, but the 30th, I'm going to break my fast. And that's Memorial Day. It's going to be a family gathering. So that's about 20 days. So 20 days, I'm not going to go around telling people I'm doing this, obviously. I'm going to tell a couple people, maybe. I'm not going to tell my dad or whatever. I live with my dad. But it's something I got to do for me. I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself. I'm not out of a job. But I'm going to go to the gym and work out. My goal also is to like build a lot of muscle. Oh, how are you going to do that without eating? Watch. Just watch. It's not about a belief. It's just about the way life works. I don't want to know this, but it just is. Eating slows the detox process. You're always detoxing, you're always healing. But eating slows it down, slows the detox down so you could tolerate it. If you're a baby and you just live on your mother's love without all this food, you wouldn't be crying. You wouldn't be like having diarrhea. You wouldn't be spitting up the food. It's because it's literally just poisoning you to some degree. And you like are addicted to it. It creates the ego. It creates separation. I mean, the ultimate sin is not Adam and Eve fucking. It's literally eating food from the tree. Do I want to know this? No. I wish I didn't know this. I wish I could be ignorant, but I'm not anymore. For better or worse. So what am I going to do? Pretend I don't know it? Or just surrender and apply it? So I'm going to be working out every day to every other day. We will see. I will start showing shots of my body so you can see more transformation. I've already started working out. So how am I going to get... My dopamine level should maximize after 2 days of no eating. Just fucking wish me luck, guys, because I've done this so many times before and without success. But you know what? Today's the day I start and I finish. I commit myself to doing this. Like, I fucking commit because I wrote it down. I've decided I'm not going to be a fucking pussy. I'm going to be a good example. You know, life isn't about hustle. It's not about hustle. This is just about, number one, detoxing. Number two, raising my vibration. Making myself feel better. Committing to something that I'm not following through with it. I mean, all has a bunch of, there's a bunch of effects. My fucking nose. God damn. You think I would have done like cocaine or something, I did a bunch of fucking energy drink, which is the same fucking thing. So this is a long ass video. It's getting boring as fuck. But you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm not bad looking, you know. I don't understand why I'm single. Well, I do. I guess vibrationally, plus my belief systems. Plus, I need to be more loving to myself. So, again, this is just a rant video because I'm kind of messed up on sugar right now. I'm not feeling so great, but I love you guys. Thanks for listening. I will probably post this video and I will give you guys updates every day. Just talking, but I'm only going to be talking positive, not going to be complaining because I need to stay focused on my faith and focused on faith of my own mind, okay? It's not like faith in Jesus or anything. It's faith in my own. It's faith in in my own self and the ability of things for life to work out in my best interest and for life to do well. Because I keep getting signs I should be fasting, and just for my own sake. Because I want some fucking money, and I want some love, and I want a dog, and I want my own place, and I don't want to be a slave to my own shitty thoughts. I love you. I miss you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.